Welcome back to Newsmax Prime. 99-year-old Marine veteran George Vandersluis, who survived Pearl Harbor and fought at Iwo Jima, has one last wish. He wants to be home with his family. 8 years ago, George left Fresno, California for his native state of Minnesota to be close to his sister after George suffered a heart attack. But last fall, at nearly 101 years of age, his sister passed on. So now George wants to move back to California to be closer to his children and grandchildren. Seems there's only one problem: the VA. Joining us now via telephone from Minneapolis, World War II veteran George Vandersluis, and joining us via Skype from California, George's daughter-in-law, Roxanne Vandersluis. Thank you both for your time. And George, you obviously had roots in Minnesota, but your family is now in California, your children, your grandchildren. Why have you been unable to go back to California?
Well, it seems that I'm no longer a citizen of California. Just to get back a little, I have to be within the state for 6 months before I can actually apply and get on the list for a home there. That's about the extent of it all.
So it has to do with residency, and they're saying there's a precondition of 6 months before you could qualify for a home. Roxanne, I'm interested. Has anyone in government reached out to you folks? And Roxanne, specifically to you, what response have you received?
I've gotten good response from both the Minneapolis Veterans Home, Hastings, and Fresno, stating they'll do whatever they can. But I have the application sitting in front of me, and Fresno is saying, well, we never received his application. Well, the first line here says, to save time before you fill out the application, make sure that you qualify. So, of course, he didn't qualify, so we didn't put through the application. I just proceeded with trying to change the qualifications for Van in particular. And again, since then, I haven't had a response. They've just said, you need to apply.
All right. George, I want to ask you this. You served your country in the big one. You have family in California. Heck, you're 99 years of age.
Yeah, about that.
And God bless you for it, George. If you have one message for the VA and for the government, what is your message?
Well, I still would like to get back to California. I would like to get back and be with my family.
Well, I tell you what I think there's a plan of action we can take, George and Roxanne. I used to serve on the Veterans Affairs Committee in the House. My good friend Jeff Miller of Florida is the chairman of that committee. Here's what I'm going to ask, and viewers of this program I'll ask to join in on this as well. Going to ask everyone to get in touch with Chairman Miller of the Veterans Affairs Committee and try to work this problem. Now, the other thing I would encourage you both to do, there in California, and George, to you in Minnesota, contact your members of Congress there, because I know from personal experience it's called casework. And if a member of Congress steps in with the VA and the state of California with these homes, I think there's a good chance that we can waive the residency requirements. Has anyone from Congress stepped in to help you yet, Roxanne?
No.
Okay,
I've talked to different congressmen or the people that work under them, and they've all referred me back to someone in California.
All right, so here's what we will do. Because this obviously is a wrong that needs to be righted, and time is of the essence. Although, George, you sound great, and I know you're the picture of health at 99. We want to get you back there, so let's work together, and we will work to contact these folks. And off air, I'll give you some specific names where you're living of the congressperson there, and for Minneapolis and also for California. And we will work together, and we'll call on Chairman Miller, Jeff Miller,
Great.
of the House Veterans Affairs Committee, and we'll see if we can get this changed, okay?
Great.
Very good.
George,
Very good.
you have, I can't make any promises. As a recovering member of Congress, I'm going to see what we all can do here at Newsmax TV to talk to some good people. George, for your service, you have our thanks. And Roxanne, for being a caring daughter-in-law to George, you have our thanks. We appreciate it, and we will be in touch soon.
Great. Thanks for your help.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, George. Now, you heard what these fine folks had to say. What's your reaction? You can email me, also contact me on Facebook and Twitter, and newsmaxtv.com/comments.